Hi, Ellen here, sharing some tips on prospecting, tips on recruiting, and approaching a prospect with questions. I like to start off my conversation with asking questions and trying to listen a lot more than I talk. And for those who know me, I'm famous for talking a lot more than I listen. I've got two ears and one mouth. I've been told many times, and I need to practice remembering that. I start the conversation with general chit chat, like with the prospect. Where are you at? What about your family? What are you guys into? What do you have for kids? What do you do? And a couple of really good questions is, what do you do for a living, and what do you do for fun? Ask the questions. I give them some time to chit chat about themselves, find out who they are, what they do, and eventually I can lead into questions a little bit more personal about them. What do you do for yourself? How do you take care of yourself with all that busy stuff going on in your life? I frequently use what I call my 1 minute manager style. And my 1 minute manager style is basically 1 minute to to cover each topic. I have 1 minute of acknowledgement and praise for who they are, and then I will maybe use 1 minute of compassion and logic to maybe take them where we can take them where we'd like them to be, or where it's right for them to be. Something like this. I'll say, wow, that is amazing. You're getting it all done. I can't believe how, you're working full time. You've got two kids and a dog and a cat. Your hubby's out of town. You've got all those extra activities for kids. I just love people who get it done, who are so motivated. You're just absolutely awesome. That's amazing. Do you get some time for yourself, or what do you do to look after yourself? What do you do for you? Uh, this will open up to share the stress, the lack of time, the stress that they have just trying to get everything done. And in a lot of cases, you'll pick up that there's some other stuff. There's maybe even some depression or some other things that are listen to what you hear, and whatever you do, don't jump in with telling your story and saying, oh, well, let me tell you, I've got that same problem, or I know a friend who has that same problem. Let them listen, respect them, and then move forward from there. I also use the feel, found, and felt. I totally understand how you feel, and the felt is, I have felt that way myself, and everybody I know, people feel like that. That's just the way it is. And found, what I have found is, and then depending upon what they've shared with you, you can tell them a little story about what they could do to move them to the next level, and help them to. This could help you to assist them in resolving the issue the concern that they brought up to you. For the feel part, I like to show empathy for my prospect so that they know that I do understand that their busy life, and I do, at that point I'm actually building rapport with them. The felt part assures them that they're not alone, that I myself and others have been there, and that puts us all into a common bond so that they don't feel like it's only them, because sometimes when you're in your struggles you feel like it's only you. The found part can move them from a position where you can start to work on the resolution to any objectives that they have, and in a lot of cases, if you're on top of it, you can actually move them to the resolutions for the problems even before the actual objections arise. For the felt part, it's really important to keep that in the third party, and take it out of your own ballpark, and practice to overcome 100% of the objectives relating to your customer's concern with an actual story, a true story of somebody. My friend was there, and this is what happened with her. It adds to your credibility also. By investing some time and coming up with a variety of suitable stories, you can pretty much be prepared to overcome most of the objections in advance. And you only need 3 or 5 stories, and get them in your mind, write them down, practice them, and take yourself to the next level with them. Another question that I like to ask people, another thing I use as a question says, so, what would you be most interested in? Would you like more energy? Would you like better health, quick, easy nutrition, fitness for yourself or your family, or would it just be of interest to you if you could do this all from your home, like maybe 30 minutes a day and take care of it all? Usually their answer is, oh, all of the above, because that's what people are looking for. Then I explain to them that I am a health coach and that I've been able to help a lot of people get to that level, including myself. I'm learning that leading your prospect into the process with questions about them and not sharing so much about me and my story opens them up a lot to chat about themselves, which everybody wants to do. There is a time and a place for my why to surface later, and basically just listen, 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 and lead. Thanks.